Round 2 at Evian. Played round 1 a day early, so we've got a day of a gap in between rounds 1 and 2 for us here. And of course that I'm not super familiar with, so might not be the best thing in the world. We're certainly going to see how this goes today. It was a really solid opening round, kind of out of nowhere, where I didn't really expect to go 8 under. In practice, I believe I only went 5. So I wasn't expecting to go that low, but we had a nice run towards the end of the first round. We're definitely in contention here in this tournament. We start round 2 tied for 16th, 3 shots off the lead. So not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. And if we can just be consistent the rest of the way, 5-6 under rounds, I think we have a good chance at this, because the AI, as we know, don't usually keep it up for 4 straight days. They can go back-to-back days with really nice rounds, but very rarely the entire time. So if we're just consistent, don't have a bad day, I think we got a good chance to win here at Evian. 2:54 tee time, teeing off late here at Evian. But nothing too crazy with this opening tee shot. Just hit it relatively straight and you'll be fine. Why'd that feel so slow? Felt like my swing was slower than usual, but we're going to be just fine. And have a pretty decent angle in, I want to say. All right. Finesse with a little bit of wind at our back. I'll try somewhere right in there. It's on the way. It's going to be long, but that's fine. Of all the times, got a lot of spin on our shots. In round 1 especially. I was hoping that was going to come back a little ways, but that is not the case. It doesn't do much in terms of uphill. I'm at a tiny bit more. And try right there. I think I missed it. Yep. I think it was a good read, but just didn't hit it like we needed to. We're going to have to settle for par here. But, again, I believe we parred here in round 1. Bogeyed in practice. I'll take a par there. Yeah, I know there's been a lot of Ronda Rousey slander on the internet as of late, just because of that recent Jimmy Smith interview. And I mean, if that's the case, then I mean, I feel like we already knew that nobody really liked Ronda. Okay, I want to say in round 1, I tried to hit a pitching wedge, and that did not work. Or maybe I tried to hit a 50. You know, I'm going to hit a 54. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I feel like it was actually a 50 I tried to hit. Let's see where we wind up. Yeah, that's pretty good. It certainly sat pretty funny, but I will take that. So if the pin's in the front, 54. If it's in the back, probably a 50. So this is a pretty decent birdie opportunity here. And that will drop. 9 under. Should be a couple shots off the lead. What are you dropping over there? Par 4 third. She tried saying the UFC is scripted. Oh, wow. Maybe that's what spawned Jimmy's comments then. Because he said something to the effect of, she could never just admit that she lost. It was always something always happened. This tee shot should be decent, and into the wind. We're still going to be down in this hole. In fact, even farther down the hole than I was in round one. I want to say this is the hole that we hit a power drive and it didn't bounce. It just plugged. Well, I'm going to have to try a spinner here. Maybe a little bit of a longer one. It's going to give us a putt, but it actually broke a little bit to the right, so obviously not ideal. But you see why. Not a long putt, though. That falls. I knew I might have hit it a little bit too hard. I thought it would have a chance to rattle in on the left edge of the cup, and it did. One shot off the current lead, and that 11 under is final through 36. Not sure if the players that were at the top of the leaderboard after round one have gone off yet. I mean, I would imagine. We teed off damn near 3. All right, into the wind. I don't really think there's any way to not be down in that hole. You know what? Fuck it. The extra distance is not worth it. Let's just hit a, yeah, there's trees over there. Hit a high regular drive. It's a little bit off to the right, but we'll be in the fairway. Just on that right side, the lower side. I don't really think there's any avoiding being down there, to be fair. Ooh. Okay. So I'm going to hit a pitching wedge. This is an uphill shot, and it's into the wind. And even then, not really a guarantee that we don't spin back past the pin. I left it short, and it's right. Just catch that fringe or something. Oh, it's first cut. Okay. Got kind of bailed out for a bad shot there. Well, it's birdie chip. Obviously not what we want to see. But that's got a chance if it's got the speed, and it doesn't. Struck it pretty good. Just not hard enough. At least accurate in terms of the aim. So we'll take a par on 4, 10 under. Leaders. Mullinax there through 11 at 11 under. First par 3. One of the longer par 3s here at Evian, and that pin is in the back. All right. High 7. Back it off a little bit. And it's left. I don't really know why, but it's left. Almost sat on the green, but to be honest, I'd rather probably have a chip or a flop anyway. Imagine we can flop this, yeah. Oh, that's right at it. Yep, I'll take that. Tiny little break, but we'll give it a little bit of extra power, so that doesn't matter. Back-to-back pars. Gonna get back on a run here. We don't really have to. It's been a long time since we've led after 36. It just doesn't seem to happen very much. We win tournaments by being consistent over 4 days. We don't really walk away with them. mean, there's guys out here some days doing 11, 12 under par, and I feel like my best on the year might be 10. Don't do it very often. I may actually take the risk of the power drive here, just to not have to worry about that bunker. Probably going to regret it, but we'll see. Gonna be close on the right side. Nope, it just sits. 98 yards out. And now, pin's tucked a little bit. Not really sure what I want to do. To be honest, the regular approach with the 58 is probably going to be better than the finesse. I feel like that's going to spin a little bit less. And even, oh, nope, nope. Can never really seem to get that right. Sometimes the approach spins more, sometimes it spins less than the finesse. It's not bad, but obviously not the kind of birdie putt we're after. It's really not uphill that much. That's got a chance. That's a missile, and that falls for birdie on 6. And unless the lead is changed, and it has, Mullinax goes 12 under. We are still one shot off the lead, but a couple holes ahead, about 5-6 holes ahead, Mullinax. So I feel like we're in a good good place right now. Especially considering it was the back nine where we got hot on Wednesday. Par 5. No real reason to get too aggressive with the power drive here. Par 5s are going to be big for us. We got to take advantage of these, so we're just going to try and be smart. Hit a normal drive. On Wednesday, our miss was left. Today, it is right, and it sits in the fairway, but that certainly got a little bit dangerous. With the 5 wood, that's not going to be the play. I mean, or is it? I mean, I don't really know. It might be, to be honest. Maybe take a tiny bit off it. Yeah. Now, the only problem is that's going to hit the green. It might roll away. If it stays on the green, which it will, we'll have an eagle putt. It's a 45-footer for all intents and purposes, and it's a bitch. There's a tiny little bit. So it's uphill heavy in the middle of this thing. We'll want to give it the power to get over that, hopefully. From 45 feet out. Oh. Oh! Oh, look at that thing just finding the bumps. Finding the imperfections in this green inside a foot from 45 feet away. And that is our 4th birdie of the day to potentially tie us for the lead. And it does. Par 3/8 with a front pin. Okay. All right, well, the flag just lied to me. I guess that's the pre-recorded preview, so. I may try and blast an 8-iron. This could work. This could work. Did it ever. A little bit worried with the 8-iron of being short of the green. That's how shit could go wrong. We don't give ourselves a great putt here, and I see why I rolled for so long. On the way, and it's just one of those ones that you power it through the break because it's uphill the whole way, and it never moves. Never moves. Being for par, though. Want to play on the front side, 4 under. And a par 5 ends the front 9 at 524 yards. It's at least... you could possibly claim that this is a real par 5. Because the finishing hole here at Evian is just ridiculous to call it a par 5. Some of the par 5s are really, really interesting. I forgot Mudcats again. I didn't forget about them because they are in the plans. Maybe not today, given that I got started so late, but I got a lot of time this weekend, so we'll be able to get at least one game in. We didn't get to any of the midweek ones like I wanted to, but today, if we do that today, I'm going to be live till fucking midnight. Which, to be fair, I could, but I don't know if that's the smartest thing to do. Yeah. Well, this... I guess I can hit a 6-iron and hope it gets there. I don't think it's getting there. It's also right, so we're bunker bound. Plus, I think the only person that's actually on the Nashville Mudcats that's here right now is you. Do you like to do those when we have a good chunk of people here? That's a good shot out of the... What the fuck did that ball just hit? That was a pin seeker out of the bunker and then hit something. The hell was that? It's still a birdie on 9 for a 5 under front side. Tied for the lead with Luke Donald, who came out of nowhere. Oh, also, what do we think about doing a Mazda race this weekend? We're getting closer to Indy, and I wanted to get a couple weeks of gap on the Mazdas before we got there. Laguna Seca is next up on the schedule for us. This should be fine. Oh, what? Huh? What is this course? This place is nuts. I feel like I want to be over here. Look at how flat this is over here. I'm sorry, is there not a single lick of break? Yeah, just put me anywhere over there. That works too. Are we serious? Okay, a little bit more power, but a flat putt? What? Did they just put that in? Whoever designed Evian, did they just put that in just to say, hey, we're gonna give you a little bit of something? All right, here on the par 4 11th, I'm pretty much just going to surrender birdie opportunities, I think. Driver off the tee is not going to be the play. We tried to shot shape the other day. I want to drop a 4-iron in right there. It might not be a complete surrender of birdie, but I don't want to end up where we wound up yesterday. I don't even know if 4-iron was the right play. Might have a difficult look in. And yeah, we kind of do. Okay, well that sucks. Didn't get enough of that. Almost spun out of the bunker. Okay. Pick shot. Looks to be a good one. Should be able to save our par. It just has to move like an inch. There we go. I still want to fuck around with it. We saw what happened on Wednesday. Luke Donald goes to 15 under through 16. Par 4 12th. Cruising right along here. Pretty stress-free round for us for the most part. No big moments. Not really a reason to go power drive. It's not going to get you much extra distance. And we got the wind at our back here, so we'll just do the normal thing. Because we're going to wind up on the left side of the fairway anyway. Yeah, I got to start practicing at Indy. I haven't fired up iRacing in quite some time. Oh, this is as far back as I can bring back the finesse, huh? Oh, boy. It's not going to be the greatest putt, judging by the fact that the ball wanted to just continue to trundle there for a little bit. Well, we made some putts like this today. And we do again. Putter is working. I am doing an Indy 500 against the field who actually makes the Indy 500. Hopefully day of, possibly not. But then yes, the race you guys are in, that's fully sim. But I will be driving it as well. And oh boy, early indications of me driving in Monaco in the F1 game. Hot ass. Off the tee, it's a little right. It's slanted fairway. That's actually not going to be the most terrible thing in the world. How far down are we going to run? Not all the way down, but that's honestly okay. I feel like I could probably get away with hitting a 50 here, yeah? I don't think I have anything Indy related on the schedule, actually. '50's on the way, and it's fairly good. Oh, is that what that was? I saw Dale Jr. Tweeted something that certainly looked like a Ford Taurus scan. That falls. Putter's on fire today. We really haven't missed a big one. Tied with Luke Donald. And we're only on 14, and we've already tied what we did in round 1 with that 8 under par. The Dodge or the Pontiac could be a little bit tricky. Oh, Dodge not so much. The Pontiac might be. I think it'd be a blast to drive, what the fuck? Okay. The early 2000s Pontiac, stock car. So this isn't really that downhill, and it's into the wind, so I'm going to go with the 4-iron. Well, it's off to the right. That might not be a great thing. Oh, watch out. We actually, I think, got saved by a fan's foot. Although this ball's still trying to roll. Co-leader. We don't need to do anything stupid. Let's hit our flop shot. That is miserable. Tried not to do anything stupid, and yet I did something stupid. I'll drop. We saved par on 14. 4 to play. I think Luke Donald's probably done for round 2. And he is. Has his Mullinax that's one shot behind us. I also saw something about NASCAR Twitter saying the 06 Monte Carlo was one of the ugliest Gen 4 cars ever, and I love that car so much. I can't really explain why. But when I think stupid early 2000s, early to mid 2000s NASCAR and all the Twisted Sisters out there, I think of that stupid Monte Carlo. Like the one that basically looked like an Impala front end with a little bit of Monte Carlo mixed in. That pin sucks ass. How the fuck? I mean, I guess to be fair, it's a par 5. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, I never thought being on the green would be a bit of a disappointment. Because this is... I wanted to be close just off the green. And instead, now we've got a 40-foot eagle putt that's going to be a bitch. That we're going to have to absolutely mash. Got up there. I guess that's all we can hope for. Just blast it. Rattles in for birdie. And that should be solo lead. That first gen Ford Fusion was just The street car, the NASCAR stock car, they were all ass. All right. 16th. Another really kind of shit pin. I might have to finesse a 9. Back this off just a little bit. Oh. Yep. That worked pretty much as intended. Thought that had a chance for a second and then took a bit of a rough bounce, but we'll knock that in. 10 under with 2 to play. The Dodge Chargers were always interesting too. I always thought that they looked like, remember how the headlights like kind of went like down like this? It almost looked like you could just like, say, run your left rear into somebody's, run your left rear into somebody's right rear, like right on the corner, and you could just scoop them. That's what it looked like. All right, well, another layup here. I think I hit 4-iron last time. Probably gonna do that again. It gets over the tree, right? Yep. I just want to be in short grass. And we are. At least like when it came to like me being a kid and playing with like diecast and shit, it's like that always just looked like it would be a thing. Oh, this could be bad. Not gonna be a great birdie putt. It's not really a birdie putt. It's more one than I thought it would be. Oh, God! Maybe not. Maybe it's exactly what I thought it was. It was what I thought it was! And we're in for par on 17. Two-shot lead over Luke Donald. And we head into this par 5 18th that I maintain should not be a par 5. God, I hated the COTs. And then they actually grew on me a little bit, but then we got the Gen 6, and then I hated the COTs again. They grew on me when they put the spoilers back on and made the splitters not as ugly. But then the fact that they were still all the same body, I don't know, felt like it just took a lot of the shine away from them. When a Dodge, Toyota, Chevy, and Ford are running the exact same body with just stickers on them. Yeah, see, those weren't bad. I didn't stop watching during the COT era by any means, but I thought, I mean, they're just not very pretty cars. They're just not. Eight iron into this green. I don't think we're going to be on the green. We are probably bunker bound, but this is all right. Because I maintain, yet again, I should not be able to hit an 8-iron into a par 5 green. Oh, this is going to suck. Well, we got up there. I'm going to say that and then find a way to make par here. Aren't I? Yep. To be fair, it's all my own doing. Miserable shot in. Pretty bad shot out of the bunker. We're going to make par out of our own stupidity. But it is a 10 under Friday here in France. And that is going to give us a 2-shot lead heading into the weekend. Trying to give a summary of the round, damn it, and I gotta sneeze. Good lord. But, I mean, yeah, it was just pretty stress-free. I really didn't expect anything like that. Now, we haven't gotten really bad wind conditions. I feel like we're kind of starting to learn how to play this course a little bit, at least to avoid mistakes. You know, you see it with some of the layups off tee shots and whatnot. Just not doing anything that's going to kind of unravel our round. And we could have done this on Wednesday had I not done that. And kind of ruined my own day, but we got a lead heading into the weekend. That doesn't happen very often, so we'll see you tomorrow here at Evian for round 3.